Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we're back to Skyrim Special Edition. So we're gonna run this way and work on this quest. We've been going for several hours now trying to just do side quests and things. Kind of take a break since we did the mage quest and the thieves quest kind of back to back. I don't have my weapon equipped. That's gonna be an issue. Let's see, Nordic arrows versus elven arrows versus glass arrows. I'm gonna need to make some glass arrows or buy some glass arrows pretty soon, which means I'm going to need to tell my guy to make some firewood, because that's about the only thing I can do. Also, I guess I could probably just get the skill that would increase the number of arrows I find. Yeah, so dragon? There's a dragon. Come to me, dragon. For a while there, it was getting really difficult to get the dragon to attack or show up at all. Now they've decided to start showing up some more. Which is appreciated. Actually, it's probably a good thing that I didn't run into them. First things first, because if I had, I would have been so low of a level that it would have just killed me. And that dragon just disappears. Seems like if they get beyond the horizon, they can just despawn. So I'm in this weird crisis since I have 36,000 gold. I could effectively probably just purchase whatever I need, but only things I actually need from stores, and not deal with crafting or collecting items or anything like that. I don't even know this is a force horn base. Good. Come on. How come I'm missing? So Fort Sunguard discovered, and gotta be careful here to darn it. Last thing I need to do is lose these arrows. Let's just start this going. Bam. Bam. There's another one way back there. So, I feel like this area could have easily been under the control of a different group. Let's see. Come on. Need my arrows back so badly. Where are you?
Come and face the Forsworn.
Obviously, they're not really any difficulty here. I can take out these Forsworn easily with my archery. I might have to start thinking about using other weapons though, just to try to get some other things trained up. And I'm wearing my new light armor, and I kind of need somebody just to attack me and continuously attack me so I can get my armor setting higher. But I don't even know how I would do that. Just probably pick one person that's willing to start fighting and let them hit me over and over again and drink potions while we're at it. Let me jump over there. And we're looking for bring the last scaber to Crash to Garza. What does that mean? Where is it? Is it over there? I guess it is, because it's not over here. Jumping all around this place. It's through this door. So now is probably a good point to return to stealth, just in case we run into somebody that's going to be really powerful or scale in a different way than all those other Forsworn. We have seen examples of this where everybody up to the boss is super easy and then the boss is really hard. Of course, I am playing on novice again. It might be a good point to turn up the difficulty if I ever was going to. I just don't think I ever am going to. And you don't need to see me dying. You've seen me die more than enough. Let's see, can I cook anything? If only cooking did something. Like, it doesn't give you any experience for anything at all. It just improves your food. So why doesn't it improve your alchemy or intelligence in general? This game has those statistics, I assume, but they're hidden behind the interface of the game, so you never ever see them. Let's see. Are we going into the sewer? Really? Interesting. I've never seen a sewer entrance or exit, so we'll have to check that out later. I almost missed the thing I was coming in here to find. Why am I picking up all of this stuff? I have so much stuff back at my house that I could sell. Like the gold ingot I get. But all the other things? Just total pointless. This is a book. An ingot, steel ingot. And that's it. And I think this was just a silly quest we were given by the blacksmith in Marketh. So where does this come out? Right here. Interesting. So we could have just snuck right in. So that quest was to bring the book there. Well, I suppose we'll do that just to get rid of it. Not Marketh Stables, but Marketh itself. I wonder if I have a bounty against me. We don't know actually what's going on in Marketh now, because the Forsworn broke out and all of that happened. Yeah.
Wait, I know you.
No, you don't. Yeah, she is.
You'd think an apprentice could forge a few books. Don't know why the Imperials like these so much. This should help the boy, though, Malakath willing. Here, let me show you how an orc learns to smith. Trust like that is not freely given.
Still won't make me bloodkin.
That's right. An orc stronghold. Kept to ourselves. Lived as our ancestors would have wanted. Wasn't enough for me, though. I left. Didn't want to end up as the third wife of some lowly chieftain.
Alright.
Alright.
I doubt I have anything I could improve. And I don't think I can improve anything beyond legendary anyways. If I was just to guess. Steel ingots. Silver I can't take, but steel I can. Interesting. Well, I'll take some steel. And with my... So our newly acquired, like this lover stone, I probably should find it at some point. But let's see. We need to go here to Dead Man's Respite. But before we do that, let's either do this one or this one. And I think this one is fine to do. This is we were supposed to find the elements and deliver them for the museum. We found the weapon, and I believe this is a Daedric quest line. Maybe.
Not hot enough. Does your Skyrim ever get warm, husband?
What in the world was she asking her husband? I don't think I want to know. Alright, so this guy wanted the sword pieces. Let's give it to him.
What is it? Do you have one of the razor fragments?
I have all the pieces. Want to know more about the razor, so let's ask this question.
The razor is Mehrunes Dagon's personal artifact. It has always heralded bloody change and carnage. It's held many names. Dagger of the Final Wounds, Bane of the Righteous, the Kingslayer. The mythic Dawn worshipped Dagon as a god. Having his razor would be invaluable to my collection.
Okay, let's give it to him.
All at once? You're efficient. I like that. Here's your reward. Finally, all the pieces of Mehrunes' razor are in my hands. It's time I let you in on something. There's a fourth piece, that scabbard in the display case, built to house the razor. And there's more. I know how to put all the pieces together. We just need to take them to Dagon's shrine and contact the Lord of Change directly.
Okay.
Ever since I was a boy, I felt this strange sense of destiny surrounding the mythic Dawn cult. And now I know what it is. Don't you see? Fate has led you to me and to the pieces. Dagon has to answer our call. We're so close.
So we'll go with him to the shrine. So there was one more piece we would have needed, or we could have just gone to the shrine ourselves. That's fine. Where is the shrine? It is here. Oh, so let's fast travel here, save ourselves some time, and then set our new current position here so we know which way to go. That way. And come on, game, let me up that mountain. This is very dangerous, but we're hoping that we can find a way up as we wiggle, fighting the elements of the gravity. I've said it before, but there's obviously bad practices going on with these mountains. What needed to happen is they needed to say 45-degree angles to about 60-degree angles are just banned from the game. No mountain would have those angles or not. And those are rough estimates of the angles, but anything that looked like it, you might be able to walk on it, because these mountains certainly don't look like you could actually walk on them. Clipping through the mountain, that's even better. If you can see the graphics still having some issues. Like, I'm almost a sheer drop here. And I'd hit a sheer drop. So that killed me. So I guess we'll possibly try to run around the mountain this time. Anything between, I'd say, about 45 to 60 banned. Anything above 60, interesting, it didn't save when I fast traveled. You know what? Maybe I'll just run. Let's see. Map. Mark our new target. So I know which way to go. And then we'll just run. And then anything below 45-degree angles should be climbable. But they don't do that. Instead, what they do is they have any number of angles in between, and any number of those angles are actually climbable. It's probably badly procedurally generated, if I was to guess. How about, yeah, you just sit there and hit me. There you go. Keep on trying. Keep on trying.
Think you can take me?
See, I guess I could have sat there for a little bit longer and continued to see if they would potentially hurt me more, give me some more damage. That system of taking damage and then getting up on your levels doesn't work. I don't know how you can increase your armor abilities and your block abilities in any other way. I would imagine the right move is to simply by default move those things up. Just every time you level up. Guess I could have let the wolves attack me too. Like, every time you level up, your armor ability should go up, and by the time you're at a level 100, everything should just be at level 100. Interesting. I wonder if there's something I'm supposed to do in this area. I bet there is, but not right now. I bet one of the pieces I'm supposed to find for the other quest I'm doing revolves around that. So I've already got the achievement for discovering 100 places. Yeah, this is one of the underground cities. I can tell you right now it is, because this is an elevator that will take you right to the underground city, which we'll do in the main story, so there's no reason to do it now. Where are you? Animal? Claustro? Who else is here? Bandit Thug. Horse Meat. Conjure Adept. Bandit Outlaw. Glass Arrow. Here's a speech book. Might as well take everything here. Get up there. Finally. Wow. The box hurt me. So, nothing else there. Looks like there's a mine this way. Is this the mountain, though? Yes, it is. Is this incredibly steep hill the actual path? Seriously? Really, game? Maybe my horse would get me up on this more. There seriously needs to be a mod out there that just lets you walk. Just completely ignore mountains and curves and things and just walk right over them. I can't get up this way. There must be another path. We're gonna end up walking all around this mountain. Probably smart to go this direction, since that would more than likely be where the path is. See, that too feels like it could be a path. It's almost like they intentionally wanted you to have this experience. Like, because I don't see how anybody playing the game at all wouldn't run into at least one instance of this. A instance of just desperately trying to get up a path that's way too steep. And maybe this is something that happens in Nordic life, but I don't feel like you needed to recreate it and make that experience part of this game in that fashion here. Probably should quick save at some point, particularly if I'm in a nice position to do that. Frostmire Crypt.
Bad time to get lost.
Vigilant. Imperial Gauntlets. Where are you?
No sign of
Die, damn you.
Who is she? Oops. Think I may have killed somebody who was important to the story. I guess that's why they all hold on to journals and such, is in case something like that does happen. You can still continue the story. Let's see. This bounty says kill this person. This one says talks about werewolves. And this one starts the Pale Lady. Learn more about the theft in Frostmire Crypt. Find the stolen sword. Well, I think I need to go through this crypt anyways to get to the top. No, I don't. I'm nowhere close to this. Am I? So do I go through the crypt, or do I do the rest of the story? I think I'm just gonna go through the crypt. I see no reason not to. Find the stolen sword. Learn more about it. This might be another Daedric thing. This might be nothing. But it's gonna send us into a new area. I'm not hearing a lot of soul gems get filled with his weapon.
Lisa? She's smarter than that.
Rogier was always dragging her into things.
Stealing the boss's sword? Did he have a death wish?
Who knows? The cat was crazy. She was a fool to trust him.
Let's try to sneak all the way up to them and
Die, damn you!
probably gonna have to go back to steel arrows. Kira's bounty. Stabbed into a dagger that falls down. That's interesting. Gold, silver ring. Over here. Nothing on them. An apprentice chest. Almost up to lockpicking 80. But I kind of need to be up to level 100. Honestly, what I should do is I should just sit for a while and break Oblivion Crisis. Let's take this book. I don't think I've seen that one before. Isn't that Kira's Bounty? Jeez, how many of these are we gonna end up with? Everybody wants her dead. Or everybody knows somebody wants her dead. Let's see. Iron Door. Ultimate Healing.
What? There's a whole ship down there.
There's orders. Nobody goes in or out until he gets back. Or the boss will skin you as soon as he's done for here.
Gods, what a mess.
So I'm gonna follow him. Ebony dagger just sitting here. So a stealth sneaky path. Is he not gonna see me?
I'll never do another span in that stinking jail. I'd rather die than give myself up. Now ain't this a surprise?
Interesting.
Gonna split your belly like an old woman. Damn.
He didn't have a soul gem large enough. Ransom Zarek? Wonder if I've just forgotten a bunch of books or if I'm seeing new books. Let's see. Worthless. Pretty worthless, pretty worthless. Steel plate helmet. Pretty worthless, but my standards now. Ooh, focus. Hey, let
Let's
me
get
ask you
going.
this. Can you...
I'll show you what I can about protecting yourself. Huh? Hey! We've
focus.
stopped. What is it? Fine. What? What? Still have something you need?
Come
I'm
on.
still here. Fine. What? What? Will do. Still have something you need? We going? Lead the way.
There we go. Got him out of the way. So I don't know how much of this is going to actually be a stealth mission.
Boss went down there? Today? Yeah, he's off to Regia. Never seen him so angry. I've got a bad feeling about this. Something's just felt wrong down there lately.
Yeah, how many times?
Crazy as the cat. Going on about the Pale Lady next.
Why can't I find firewood anywhere? You'd think you would find it every now and then. Or you could dismantle, perhaps. Dismantle other things like wooden plates or something and get firewood. I'm starting to worry. I've got 15 glass arrows. Yeah, I can't use them anymore. So we have to now decide what are the other arrows we want to use. The 25 ebony arrows we have, or the 11 force 1 arrows, or that 1 iron arrow, 18 steel arrows.
What was that?
I need to take all the arrows I can find. Let's see. This way, I think, connects via switch later on. I suppose optionally we are maybe learning more about the sword. Maybe we're not. Yellow Book of Riddles. Nothing in the drawer. Coin purse. Potion. Well, that works too. Take the iron arrows. Activate the lever. Let's look around everywhere. This area is designed strangely. We've seen some vast swings of just some levels that are very linear, A to B to C, and some that seem like they're more roundabout, or at least have some looping in them. Let's see. Iron gauntlets.
Something's wrong. Boss been down there too long.
Yeah. Let's wait a little longer, then. What was that?
Let's see. I may not actually have healing. That would be interesting. If these were ores, that would be nice. Oh, you activate by taking or placing it. I didn't know you could do that. Are there places throughout the entire game where I could have been placing torches? I don't think so. Not significant amounts of them. An empty chest. Don't even know if that was a bad guy or not. He didn't even have anything on him. He's mining this silver ore. Rain, here, let's actually mine this ourselves. Of all the boring things to do, I know. This gives me firewood, though, and silver ore. And so, can't be too upset about that. And I got a garnet? from that? I may very well have to just find some more silver. Veins. That seems like that worked well in our favor. Why you find firewood when mining doesn't make any sense. But whatever. And now we go to the Frostmere depths. Here's the guy. He's coughing and dying, so.
Finally, someone came. The cat, Rajir, ambushed me. He's trying to take the sword back. I can't.
So we now know something more, I suppose. And we're in this tunnel.
No! No!
Banish the pale lady. Well, he's dead. And I've seen some wisps. Pale lady. Let's see. Let's go talk to her. Oh, nope, she's just attacking me. Well, the one with the arrow in her. It's kind of easy to know which one's the original when only one of them keeps an arrow in them. Pale blade. This. So what's the deal with the pale blade? Targets 25 points of frost damage, 50 points of stamina drain, weakens creatures and people for 30 seconds. Alright. And looks like there might be an exit here. Let's see what happens if we activate the sword stand. Nothing. So I have no idea what any of that was about, but I'll take it as under advisement that we've done that quest. And there's nothing behind this waterfall. Darn it. Now to find the exit. Here we go. Almost missed that completely. Just leave everything else. It's not even worth picking up. Well, that was Pale Lady. Open the Frostmere Crypt. And I wonder if there's anybody even left. Let's see, underwater. There we go. Keep on breaking these pickaxe lockpicks. Couple soul gems. Glass armor, I'll definitely take that. And I think that's everything. And out the iron door. So this was the iron door we saw before. And that means the exit's probably right here. Darn it. Full circle. Finished the story. Didn't really do anything, just got a sword for it. That really is a perfect example of some of the problems with Skyrim and some of their quests. Instead of bothering to have us do any of that stuff, why didn't they just save that story for another section and the next game, when they could do some more polish to it, do some better writing? Yeah, let's go see what this animal is. Is it a mammoth or... There you go. There's that troll. There we go. Where's the other guy? Giants. Take all of that. Mammoth. Take those. It's like that's the only thing that's even a challenge. And it really wasn't a challenge. Give me that steel arrow back. This is the only place you can get this mammoth cheese. As if that's a super important ingredient for something. So now we attempt again to find the way up. I was hoping it was that cave, but I don't think it is. This looks like a path. This looks clearly like a path. So maybe this winds around the mountain a few times and we can use it. Stamina, stamina, stamina. Dim Hollow Crypt. Where is it? Just right there. Interesting. Chromium ore. Probably still worth doing this. More firewood, more chromium. You would think with all my money, you would think I'd be able to just buy arrows. You'd think that would be no problem at all. And yet, I'm not sure that's the case. Let's see, up here. Somebody's attacking me or attempting to attack me. Alright, keep going, keep going, keep going. So many shrines on top of mountains. I'm sure that was probably what they planned the first time. Was to knock a shrine on top of each mountain and then have several shrines, and then they may have limited themselves a little bit.
Good.
Yeah.
You're here. I'll place the pieces on the altar, and Dagon should speak to us.
This is Dagon. Another demon. Looking Daedra.
Mehrunes Dagon, the Lord of Change. We have brought your razor to you. We beg you, please, bring the blade's full glory to Tamriel again. It's not working. Why don't you give it a try? Just put your hands on the altar.
This sounds like a trap.
You, mortal, you are worthy of speaking to. You have claimed the pieces of my razor. It has been an amusing game to witness. But Dagon does not declare a winner while there is a pawn on the board. Kill Silas. He and his family have served their purpose.
Okay.
Kill him. Take your rightful place as my champion, or I will crush you.
Easy enough to do. Take all the Mythic Dawn stuff off of him. Yeah, I'll take his... Just to add insult to injury.
I am pleased, mortal. I will give you my razor. Use it to wreak havoc on Tamriel. You have been a worthy tool. Fill the world with destruction in my name.
Always cow down
Place
to
your
these.
hands on my altar one last time, and you will witness the power of Mehrunes Dagon for yourself.
So, always be nice to these guys. Look at that animation. That's a nice looking animation there.
Before you go, mortal, one final challenge.
Demons. So this is interesting because this is the only time you really fight these guys. And they are not... They are not weak. Daedra Heart, Key to the Shrine, Force 1 Arrow, Ebony, Sword of the Inferno, and this, and Glass War Axe of the Blaze. Interesting. And we can go into the shrine now, which we might as well check it out. Not sure how much of this is here. So it's kind of weird. Look at this, ebony and gold. Nice. Gold. I'll take his salt and his bone meal. Firebolt, this. Nothing in the strong box, but I'll take those gold ingots. And these refined moonstone ingots. Is this a trap? Nope. Hunting bow, frost. More items than necessary. You can't get their armor or anything, unfortunately. Staff of Banishing. Elixir of Strength. That's a good book. Grand Soul Gem, Common Soul Gem, Glow Dust, some more gold, and bone meal, frost salts. Some more gold. So it's just this one room in a shrine, nothing else. Just steal everything from the shrine. That's what he gets for treating me badly. So we're done with that Daedra quest. Let's look at the weapon we just got. I think it's called Methune's Razor. Where is it? Where is it? Here it is. Hits have a small chance of instantly killing. So that's a pretty good weapon, I would have to say. Where's my companion? Don't tell me my companion is lost somewhere. Or even worse, dead. If he's dead, I'm in big trouble. I'd have to figure out where he died and go back to that location in the save file. I think I probably would just ignore him. Let's go to Rift and Steve's Guild. Turn in that. Are you behind me? So where were you last? Companion. I guess I'll run down here and hope maybe he'll fast travel. Because your companions can die.
What do you need?
So this quest,
What can I do for you today?
here's a fishing job.
I had to use your pay to smooth things over with the client. I didn't want to be associated with a criminal. Next time, don't get arrested.
Picked up some new parts, did a few jobs on my own.
So I failed it.
Not
I
sure
didn't
if that will
even
cover our
succeed.
expenses.
Thank you, Vex. You've always been the most reliable one at the guild.
Welcome
So-
to the cozy. Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures.
That's a problem. Let's see, ebony longsword, we'll sell that. And warhammer, we'll sell that, and we'll sell that. And iron daggers, we'll sell that. Nope, not selling Methune's razor. Battle axe, we'll sell that. Wooden sword, we'll sell that. And I don't think I really even want to hold on to or try to get rid of too many other things. Mythic Dawn boots, Mythic Dawn everything. Get rid of that. There we go.
Now, if you'll excuse me.
So I failed the pickpocketing quest, which pretty much just proves I'm not going to bother to ever do those quests. But now I need to go figure out in the autosaves, like everywhere I'm going is autosaving again, and there's only 3 autosaves per thing, so I may very well have messed up bad. Let's see. Red Road Pass. Here's my horse. And we fought this. I swear I saw him running around over here. At the very least, I need to find his body. So let's This is the way we went. We went through here. And I have to climb up this dumb mountain a second time. Because I either left him in here or I left him somewhere else. And this is the ridiculousness now because he could have fallen off the mountain at any point and just be gone. He could have fallen off right here. He could be glitched out for some other reason. Maybe I have to go to the Hall of the Dead for Farkas in Whiterun. Maybe that would be the solution. Like right here, we saw an animal. He could have fallen off there. I did some mining right here. Where are you? Where are you, my companion? Where are you? We had a troll we fought here. I may have missed him there. And then up on this level, I could have knocked him off right here. Could have knocked him off at any point over here. I'm about to fall off myself. Let's see. Frostmere Cave. Fast travel to Frostmere Cave. Was he in this area? Well, I think we're just gonna have to live with him being dead. I think we are. Let's go back to Whiterun. Look in the Hall of the Dead and see if he's dead, and see if we can possibly.
Yes.
Got some. I don't claim to be.
Take a look.
Give me gold and leather strips, silver, steel. I don't even know why I need steel. I need gold and silver. And I don't even need that, do I?
God might get nervous.
Still warm from the oven.
And he's not behind me. Run this way. Hall of the Dead. Whiterun Catacombs. This is the guy that died before in his coffin. And now we just gotta figure out if there's another coffin somewhere. Doesn't seem like there is. Doesn't seem like there's barely enough coffin space. So maybe he's not dead. Maybe if I get really, really lucky and maybe save out and then come back and load the game back, maybe my companion will be with me. The idea that your companions can die, even though they seem like they can't die, is ridiculous. And this would be the last place you would assume it for them to be, is in this area.
You've been a good friend to me. That means something. I'll show you what I can about protecting yourself.
And see, isn't this the guy, Farkas?
All right then.
Wasn't he the one that I had, heavy armor? How it seems like the game is glitched out, so now is a good time, I suppose, to save. As you can see, the oldest thing I have here is like the Hall of the Dead. Well, otherwise I'm gonna have to go back really, really far, and that's not gonna happen, so this is a good point to end the recording, and I will exit in between this and we'll load and see what happens. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment if you want to, and watch every second of my videos. All of that helps out. If you want to support me further, you can go to my main YouTube page. On the right is a blue button that says support this channel. Click it, make a donation. And if you want to friend or follow me on basically any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.